did Garnacho say anything wrong? Because if we're
Yes.
gonna have
Yes, he did. Yes,
if we're gonna have honest
Yes, he
interviews,
did.
we're just gonna boot guys out from now
But
on.
it's not
Like,
trolling.
he
He's
did,
laughing,
he
bro.
did,
Don't
he
take it
did.
serious. He's laughing. Don't even take him serious.
No,
Yeah,
Don't just see his name smart, bro. Don't take him serious.
Okay, wait. Tell me what he said wrong. Tell me what he said wrong.
MJ, I'm gonna use the example that you just used. You're running a large company, all right, a big business. An employee, not to you privately, comes out public and says, "I don't know why the boss man went and made this choice to go sell our stocks, whatever, in front of everyone, your stakeholders, your fans,
And guess
whatever."
Okay, and guess what? He's a shareholder, and he's absolutely right. Like,
No,
what
but
do you
it doesn't
say?
matter. He'd be fired. AMJ, you can't do that. That's called dissent. In the real world, like you said,
doesn't work like that.
Arf. You know what the real issue is? You know what the real issue is? Right after they lost the final, he's talking about me. I didn't play enough. Whatever. He's whining about that. Bro, forget the manager. Look how that looks to the fans. Bro, he has to ship this guy,
That says a
man.
lot. That
He
says a
didn't say
lot,
anything
bro.
wrong. And one thing, no, that's
He confirmed he's the leak, though.
If anything,
No, Arf, you can't say no. Arf, you can say hold on, you can say I'm not playing enough. Like Guardiola players, they say I'm not playing enough. Whatever. Sometimes they say that because maybe they're not, and there's competition in the squad or whatever. This wasn't that case. This is him whining about not playing. It's not like there's something to look forward to. The season's done. This is your last game, and then you're crying about that right after the worst season in
okay,
in
because
Manchester United
but Ace, we've had this. This is an ongoing conversation with United. No, but we've heard other players speak up about the club before. They
but this wasn't about the club. This wasn't about the club. This was about him. He said, "I didn't play." He never. No,
but you guys don't want that from your team. You don't want that from you don't want a guy who wants to like.
This was different. This was different.
Be the man. You don't want him to take initiative. You want him to like because I don't know if I'm running a business. I would love my employees to speak up and be honest with me, not be the opposite.
To you, not to the people that pay you, bro.
AMJ, that's different. If he came on the ones, listen, I'll say this, and I'm gonna use I'm a soccer coach card for high school kids. All right, these kids. I get kids every day asking me, Mr. Mills, so why am I not playing? And why am I not playing? I say all the time, listen, you can hit me up. You have my phone numbers. You can call me, text me anytime. I will. And I'm an honest coach. I say all the time, you're not playing because I thought that this X player is better at moving the ball forward than you, and you haven't been moving the ball forward much. All right, I'm honest about it. But if that kid goes after a game, there's one kid. I'll say a story straight up. There's one kid after a game we lost.
Sonic. Don't do too much. Don't do too much, please.
I'm not gonna say his name. But after a game, but this kid went like we're lining up for the high fives. We lost 2-0. All right, and he's failing his classes. All right, and we're at high school teams. I said I'm not playing you. All right, I ended up playing. He's very good though. I played him the last 10 minutes to see if we can win the game. All right. We are lining up. He says, "Man, coach, we lost because you are playing these kids who are bums, whatever, something like that, right? Or not playing me enough, bro. I didn't play him for the next 2 games after that because I'm like, because again, and I told him to his face, you want to argue on the ones? Well, live, we can argue on the ones. I will argue with any of my players on the ones, closed door.
I hear that. I hear that.
With parents watching me, with teachers watching me.
But I want to add context.
But sorry, I want to add to Sonic's comment. No, hold on, please, Mo.
No.
But in this in this exact story, like again, he's a kid. He's learning as well. You know, there's some things he hasn't.
He's a grown man. He has a kid.
Yet.
He's a paid professional, bro.
He's a father and a professional player.
And there's more context.
Football, and again, he wasn't wrong. Of course,
he was wrong.
Let me also add context.
Let me also add context.
The same thing happened with Rashford too, but whatever.
Let me also add some additional context on who the guy you're defending is. You realize in like December time, they found out his brother was leaking the team sheets. Like this guy clearly doesn't give a shit about the club.
He has to go.
He doesn't give a shit about the club, bro.
I rate him for that.
Bro, this kid's a goof, bro. They asked him. Take his bro.
Y'all have proof about this leak thing though?
Search it up. It's on there. They banned him from backroom stuff.
Allegedly.
See what I'm saying? You're already putting something on a name that we don't even have. Like
no. It is true. But allegedly.
Confirmed.
I didn't hear about this.
It is
his
true.
Reaction, his whatever, his little rant confirms it. And to be honest, I rate Amorim for that. Yo,
me too.
I'm coaching 100%. In this locker room. You're out, buddy. No one's above the club.
With all due respect, if you were a manager, and I think I know he's a person at least. I know
you would kick him out.
If you were, every coach would do this in the world. There's not one coach at any level.
I'm not delusional. You're telling me if a player did that to you, you'd still play him?
Well, why? They're gone. They're gone.
I'd actually listen.
No. Ask the question. You're changing the answer. No, you blame.
I'd actually have a conversation. I wouldn't say.
Don't forget to add. He's not that good.
I'd actually have a conversation.
He's not. He's not your star player even. He's not even your star player.
He's better than the shit bunch though.
He doesn't deserve a starting spot.
Well, United are not in the place to get rid of players just like that again. Because it's been a thing since Ronaldo. We literally mutual terminations, loans, everything. It can't work.